need to see your face, I just close my eyes, and I am taken to a place where your crystal mind, a magenta feeling, take a shelter in the base of my spine, straight like a chicken cherry cola. I don't need to try to explain, I just hold on tight, and if it happens again, I'ma move so silent to the arms and the lips and the face of the human kind of all that I need to, I want to. Well, come stand a little bit closer, breathe in and get a bit higher. You'll never know what hit you when I get to you. Ooh, I want you, I don't know where to find you, but ooh, I gotta find out. Ooh, I want you, I don't know where to find you, but ooh, I gotta find out. I'm the kind of person who endorses a deep commitment. Getting comfy, getting perfect is what I live for. But I look and then I smell a perfume. It's like I'm down on the floor and I don't know what I'm in for. Conversation, there's a time and place in the interaction of a lover and a mate. At the time I'm talking, using symbols, using what can be like into a deep sea diver who is swimming with the raincoat. Well, come stand a little bit closer, breathe in and get a bit higher. You never know what hit you when I get to you. Ooh, I want you, I don't know where to find you, but ooh, I gotta find out. Ooh, I want you, I don't know where to find you, but ooh, I gotta find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Get ready to rumble!
Pump up the jam, yo, pump it up, yo, pump it.
Y'all ready for this? I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. Move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. Give it up, go.
Welcome to the big show. Simply wicked.
Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping. And the jam is pumping. Look ahead, the crowd is jumping. Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor. See, cause that's where the party's at, and you find out if you do that. I want a place to stay. Get your booty on the floor tonight, make my day. I want a place to stay. Get your booty on the floor tonight, make my day. Pump up the jam, pump up the jam, pump up the jam, pump up the jam, jam, pump it up, up.
The 25 breaks a couple of tackles. And look at him go! And look at him go! He could go all the way.
Hey, you, get out of our way because today is the day we will put you away.
It's fun to stay in the YMCA. It's fun to stay in the YMCA. They have everything for your men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. Let's get ready to rumble. Get ready to rumble.
Pump up the jam, yo, pump it up, yo, pump it.
Aggressive, be aggressive.
Simply and wicked.
Oh, I just came to say hello for lunch again. How you guys doing? How you doing? It is first trading day of September, for all you Spanish speakers out there. It would be Tres de Septiembre, right? That's how you say it in Spanish, right? You'd say Tres de Septiembre. I think that's how you start it off and say it, right? Anyway, you don't say September. We always say September the 3rd. They start with numbers and go to the month. I'm pretty sure how that works. Anywho, nice good moves today. Hopefully you guys got my alerts early on. Amazon did work out, was a little wonkier, but everything else that I told you guys to trade this morning, I said Apple, watch for a crackback under 227.50, essentially in Friday's low of day. I said ARM, watch for a crackback under that 129 or whatever, 130, essentially 129.80 underneath pre-market lows, because SPY had a really great shelf at 560.50. Amazon had really not, I said a lot, essentially under 177. There was a lot of room to run down there. And ARM, Apple, that was all of them, right? ARM, Apple, yeah, right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was it. Those 4. Boom, boom, boom. Those were my plays today. And of course, you see what the SPY did in the end. That was actually the biggest money maker of them all. I would say probably in the end, pound for pound trading it. Now I know, SPX and options and same day contracts probably paid out the most. Apple was another good short. ARM was a great short. I would say Apple was a great short. ARM was a good short. Amazon was an okay short, with SPY being a great short like Apple was. So hopefully you got those Bunny 420 Cisco. Cousin Greg, anyone else still around? I know most are it's a slower day for small caps. We do have SOC multi-trend line here. SOC did crack its upper trend line. Now we're down to the original OG trend line. So SOC here. So SOC on that trend line. SPY, watch for a new low of day. We are kind of building up this bear flag right here. And it kind of like an inverse cup and handle starting to form right here, which usually can happen. Instead of a cup and handle, we form, essentially that, upside down version of it. What's wrong, Groot? You okay? You need to turn around? What's wrong, Bubba? Gotta worry about Groot over here. He's doing great, just sometimes getting comfortable days afterward. If your first few days he's on meds, he's kind of off most meds now. Sorry, I have to kind of check on his big ol' ass. My big boy, he's doing anyway, by the way. So, got through the weekend with him, which was, I say got through, but everything was great. Nothing major at all as of right now. Everything's going good. Him getting used to his hop, which he finally got off the couch the other day and was not expecting him to. Anyway, he met me at the back door. I went outside anyway, went out the garage. I came in and I heard the other dogs barking because they got, I'm like, no, I bet Groot got off the couch. And sure enough, he did and was on his 3 legs all on his own. I was like, you strong son of a gun, you. I was like, get back to the couch, though. So we got him back because he has a harness on him so I can help him. All I have to do, he's got the front part down now, so I really just hold his back part. So when we walk, I just have to hold up his back a little bit. He's getting there, healing good, eating. Finally, the meds caught up with them. I don't know if you guys have ever had a bunch of meds. Anyway, especially for dogs, it unfortunately kind of gets them constipated. They're eating. They don't poop a lot. It's hard for them, too, because they're so medicated up. Oh, it all cut up on Saturday. Was it Saturday or Sunday? Saturday or Sunday. And, oh, man, I woke up 3 o'clock. I smelt it. Oh, man. It was nothing but coming out all day finally, essentially. And good. Nice and not bad. Just big ones, He's a big guy. Cisco, yeah, Margo, she's awesome, my girl. Why SMCI? I don't know, Bunny. Sometimes that's how SMCI is. To me, it's kind of like the new Tesla. Tesla kind of does its own thing from time to time too, as well. As you can see, kind of the up weird wonkiness from. You're gonna see that from SMCI. To me, it's a lot like Tesla, where the market and everything in the market can be going down, and then you see that play going up, and you're like, what? I don't know. I don't really know why those plays do that. I can't tell you why traders are trading this up today. I'm not surprised we went up and we hit Friday's high. The Fridays, or was it Thursday's high I was talking about? I think it was both of them, really. A charity call. Oh, shit. I should almost say, never heard it worded that way. Worded as a charity call. Not, what's the other, what is it? Unknown? I think it just says unknown or something like that. This says literally a charity call. Should I answer it? I'm like, hey, y'all giving me 5K, 10K, 50K? What am I getting? It's a charity call, right? What am I getting from the charity? Is this paying for Groot's surgery? Y'all calling me to say it's going to be paid off, right? AKA walking to meet the huge... Oh, man, no, it was just waking. It was more like waking up, because I smelt it. It'll wake you up. You know, if you have a lot of dogs, and if you've had dogs, that smell will wake you up. You'll be in a dead sleep, and you'll be like, shit, someone shit, who shit? I knew exactly who it was, unfortunately, if we grew. No worries, you know, like I said, it was just him laying on it, so I had to clean him. That was the worst part, was cleaning him and off of his harness. At 3 in the morning when you're in a dead sleep, you know, it's kind of like, oh, man. And this house, and next house will be easier. You know, next house, that's why we'll have that. I could have just hopped him back to the dog shower. Like this one, probably even the walk-in shower. I probably wouldn't have him go there. I just said, look, fuck it, let's just go to the walk-in shower and hose you off in there. Because it'd have been that much closer to the master bath. It'd be huge to walk in there. Here, you can walk in, but it's one of those ones that you kind of have that small little step up, right? It's only big enough for really... I mean, if he had 4 legs, I could barely get him in there. If he had 4 legs, could walk fine. I don't even know if I could stand in there, though, with him. You know, it's kind of one of those, like I said, where it's barely big enough for 2. I think it's like 3 feet by 4 feet. Or, 3 feet. Yeah, probably about 3 feet wide by maybe 5 feet. 5 feet deep. Probably about 5 feet deep. But it's got that little stupid small seat that you could... I wish they didn't have that. It would create so much more room for that shower. But it's got that little seat in the back. I'm like, once you do that, it really is only big enough for one person. You know? I'm like, why would they do that? I can't get here with my girl anymore. 2 people can't get... Unless you're really small people. Anyway. Next house. So point being, I couldn't just like hose them off. I've got to like literally get towels and hand bathe my son. Oh, man, it was not fun to say the least at 3 in the morning. Any time of the day, nonetheless, 3 in the morning. You know, it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do for your son. Been there before that. Oh, man, for sure. The cleaning up part's the worst when it's like stuck to him, though. Oh, man, it was about an hour long of doing all that. What are y'all doing? I'm talking. Y'all are used to this. I know last week was maybe a week off, and I wouldn't do it as much, maybe, but Queenie, lay down, Margot, lay it on down now. Anyway, he's back to about normal now. He can kind of get it. He you know, he's starting to finally, you know, number 2 on his... Well, I mean, I say on his own. I got to walk with him still. He hasn't gotten the full tripodness down yet. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming, though. It's coming. He's doing great, though, honestly. Healing good. So, Margot, you about not... Margot, lay down. What are you doing? Lay down, Margot. Margot, you are the most busybody Dane I've ever had. Stop it. Maybe Harlequins are like that. I don't know. She is the most busybody Dane I've ever had at that, you know, it's still at 6. Like, usually they're like, well, just sit down. Just chill. Just sit. It's nap time. Let's go bedtime. Bedtime. Yeah, bedtime. You're so pretty. I love the way you tilt your head when I'm talking to you. Like, look at her. This is so cute. See, like, when you talk to her, she'll just tilt her head. Watch. What are you doing? Where's your Google? You wanna go bed? Where's Mario? Where's Mario? You wanna go bed? You wanna go bed? Where you at? Oh, now she's not gonna do it. Now she's like, you know what? Now I'm not gonna do it, Dad. Now I'm not gonna pay attention to you talking to me at all. Anyway, team, small caps, dead. Don't even trade him. I don't think there's really much going on for him. BOF might get some movement back into it. So you can see that was that like acquisition player, whatever the hell that was earlier. That's up on the date. Blah, done. ASST's about like BOF, you know, where they're flattened out after the trend line crack and didn't have a lot of a trend line crack. Maybe CNFR, but that daily on CNFR is about the most hideous daily for a small cap play you'll ever see. Margot! Nope. Right here and lay down. Yup. No, you can make that noise all you want. It's bad, girl. Ugly. So when you got to start noticing that stuff too, hopefully I'm sure you do. AUD, you know, blah, done. Not going to happen. And not a great daily either. You're not seeing a lot of spikes. There are some here and there, but my point being like the difference here, that is like, that's barcoding. It's like, whoa. I mean, There is a complete difference. Well, let me zoom back in. This is the same amount of months. Look at AUUD. That's what a lot of small cap plays are going to look like. Right, not a lot of small, but it's not barcoding. I mean, this is such small range on, what was it on, damn it, what was it? Was it not AUD, was it CNFR? Yeah, CNFR. Look at that. Why? There's like no range to it. That's ugly. That is an ugly daily. AUD. AUUD. Most likely done. Does this a lot. I'm giving it to BOF or ASST. One of these, if we're gonna see a spike for the rest of the day. Oh, the country's best pudding made a move here recently. Okay. I didn't want to go the halt up because I noticed we had to play halt up TCBP. It's halted down though. That's not good. But we did have a nice good move up to $9+ here, and then now we're halted all the way back down. So we'll see if that can stay up. VWAP caught the play. It's not a good sign. I did see it on the board beforehand too as well. So we were halting, and now we're halted down though. Second halt. Any stocks you want to go over? I'd say for now, still holding that 555 mark on the SPYs. You can see here, right, just a hair above it, like 555, 10, 15 area. Still holding really well. Very well, very well. So if and when that can still continue to hold, maybe we U-shape back on around. Was looking for that possible low of day crack right there. Not happening. Not happening as of right now on the SPY. Really haven't looked at a lot of other tickers since the start of the day because of how nice those moves were. Nice move down as well with the day here. Meta came on down. Now working its way back on up. Tesla, that's right, just looked at it. Had that weird, crazy green to red, red to green, green to red move. Back and forth. Can't make its mind up. Be careful with that. SMCI, I know Bunny asked about why is it up today. It's kind of one of those ones. I don't really know why. It's kind of like with small caps. Some days it'll have good news and it's down. Or it'll have bad news and it's up. Or have no news and it's spiking and flying. You just sometimes don't know what other, what other people are thinking and why they're trading it. Very bullish right now. Kind of got this little double U shape to it where the booty cheek on the right side's a little higher than the left side there, yeah. Do have resistance at 53.25 to 54. So 53.25 kind of be your first area, somewhere right around there. Next area would be all the way on up through the top of that candle up at 54. And then we'd really start to spike up. Might see a touch of 55 in that spike as well. If we get over 55, watch for SMCI to maybe take off for more. Still low volume here at lunch, though. Yeah, K-move's kind of slow right now. Getting the bounce at the bottom, though, for some of these plays. Apple is trying to find that bottom. SPY is trying to find the bottom. What did NVDA do so far? Oh, nice little move down here. If it's NVDA, okay, all right. So NVDA here looking good overall to finally scale back in on this one, and could be, with the earnings report like I talked about not being good last week. I called that one out. My first day back was Wednesday, and I called that one out. I said, hey, I may have not really been around here much recently, but I know how to trade these tickers. And I was right on NVDA. First day back, coming back from Memphis. Groot had the surgery on Tuesday. I'm back this day going live for lunch, finally looking at stocks for the first time, right here, at around 12 locally my time, talking about what it's probably going to do, and I had it down, and we went down. And so I say NVDA here, slowly getting back in a scale zone. Anywhere through here, 105 down to about 95 to 90. This is your scale zone for a long entry for NVDA. Now, yes, I do think some of that chip, AI hype, etc. has calmed down. A lot of it because 2022, no one had chips. Chips were sitting on ships, so to speak, literally on those containers, and they weren't getting off those ships. And so there was a shortage from cars. That's why there were no cars and dealership lots. Dealership lots were empty. Best Buy, Shell, everything was empty for the most part. You couldn't get anything that had a chip in it because there were no chips to be had. Now everyone's stocked back on up, and you can get chips like they're, anywhere you want when you want it. As in, you can get what you want product-wise wherever you want across the world globally now. So that kind of has calmed it down a little, so to speak. Why it shot up so hard at the beginning of this year and continued why, I don't know so far. Besides momentum is all I could say for NVDA and SMCI. AMD as well had a nice good run with ARM. But I do feel these plays, because of what they do, what overall they're producing, there's no end in sight for that. There's no replacement for that in the foreseeable future. Thus, those stocks will continue to slowly go up with the SPY for sure as well. So definitely a good long-term play would be NVDA on this dip back on down. Relax, Bubba. You're dreaming, Bubba. But yeah, I agree with you right now. K moves, we're getting no moves. We're getting KO'd moves. We're getting KO'd moves, so to speak. Not a lot. Very small moves, team. Very small moves. Very small moves. Very also good news, though. Kind of bittersweet for Avery. Seems like this is because I think of course we've been talking about it. She want to go through the month as in. I think she's putting in her, and it's been crazy because it's bittersweet for her. So it's like she doesn't want to do it because how long she's been there. And that's like for any human. You work for someone for so long. It's like you're in a relationship. But this, I think she's doing it this week. You know, she's putting in a resignation letter for Hollywood Feed. Finally, it seems like I'm seeing. Well, I don't know. We'll see. I'll see if she actually does it this week, but that's what her goal was to do that this week. She was wanting to do it today, but I don't think she's going to. But we'll see. Yeah, I was like, oh my God, you're kidding me. Finally, you're going to do it? Are we really going to do this? Been wanting that for the longest time. So I'll be celebrating that all week as well, too. I'm like, yes, Avery. Yee, to the ha. So I messed my screens up in here the other day when I was cleaning, dusting. I like them all nice and tight and lined up. All right, any questions you guys have? Any stocks you want to go over? I can see how slow it is with hardly any alerting or typing out today. So if there is anything you want to go over, let me know. I know it's a little slizzy slow, but if there's any stocks you want to go over, let me know. Right now, it's pretty. We're just kind of right there in the dead of lunch hour, so it's really what we typically get. Now, there are some days we get one good, decent move here or there at lunch. But right now, to the bottom side would be, in my opinion, still the way to go. I don't know that we're going to get that return back up, but NVDA does look like it wants to go down some more. I didn't look at Microsoft yet today. Ooh, that did bounce right off my ultimate low of day. Giving those alerts every morning in pre-market team. I'm about to start putting those links out there again for you guys. I know I've kind of taken the last 2 weeks off, but look, I called this out in my morning alerts. Been doing those morning alerts since August of last year, so over a year now. I know Cousin Greg loves those morning alerts. I forgot who all in chat still has, or who all has them. It's over 120, 30 people or so. It's somewhere right around there, 125. It's still right in that same ballpark. Never over 130 yet. It's so weird. It's like the weirdest, craziest thing. Anywho, but got 120, 130 people signed up. Right there, I said today was going to be the ultimate low of day. Was going to be 412, if I'm not mistaken. Or was that my normal low of day? No, I think that was my ultimate. I know 412 was mentioned. 410 may have been my ultimate. I can't remember. But definitely running off those areas that I always talk about in the morning, finding you the best longs, the best shorts. That's what I said this morning, because I'm going through and I'm telling all my people in my morning alerts what stocks to be looking for. And I was loving these three: Apple, Amazon, ARM. And then there was some other. Google wasn't bad. Let's see if Google cracked. But it had multiple. But it had multiple low of days to crack through. We had Fridays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, but we got through all of them. You crack through Fridays, you'd be at Wednesdays. You crack through Wednesdays, which was not too much lower than what Fridays was. So that's why I was like, okay, if we crack through that, then you are going to be looking juicy through Wednesday short, or through low of day crack on Wednesday for the short down to the move to Thursday's low of day. So you could have gotten a good dollar right there easy out of Google. And then if you crack that, well, then you're heading down even more. So that's another one that actually did run good that I did like. Kind of like Amazon, though, had that weird reversal back up. Not nearly as severe as Amazon, and then back down, and now we're looking for that shelf crack. I mean, this 160.50 shelf crack right there just looks stupid good. 412, thank you, Lever. I couldn't remember. TC Country's Best Pudding. Is this one still up and going? Oh, well, still trying to. Still trying right there. Thank you, though, Lever. But that's some of these plays, it's just going through every day, trying to find the best plays. you know, every single day. And I forgot about it. I didn't even look at Netflix today. But finally, look at that. Finally, and it did was a good day. And I would have said, hey, you just have to watch out for that low of day from Friday into Thursday. If you crack that together, you're going to get some good short NATO. You know, you're definitely moving. So, and that one looks poised. And that's why I say just overall for the rest of the day, I know we're holding that 555, but it just seems again, poised to crack. It just seems like we're going to be going down more for sure. Seems like we're going to be going down for more. Okay, moves. Anyone trade this? Yeah, I doubt it. I mean, it's had a nice move though today. It's just I don't get why. Let's look at this. PSNY. Okay, so that one's up too as well. I just don't know why the warrant ticker of it, because that's the warrant ticker of it, right? You know, just got such a huge move, but so PSNY, that's just the warrant ticker of it. K moves. I don't know. But PSNY did hit the 200 moving average, so I would imagine this stock that means the warrant ticker is probably dead in its tracks too as well. You know, it's gonna go if the one without the W goes, the normal ticker. Does that make sense? K moves. Because I kept looking at that all day. I just never looked up PSNY just to verify, and now that I did, there you go. That makes sense, boss. Always look for that. I'm still trying to hold. BOF still trying to hold too as well, and kind of U-shape its way possibly back around. That means probably a ASST fading out a little more. Good boy, go. So go. He loves coming to my office too. It's so funny. Even last week, I want to say, I think it was Wednesday, first day back. You know, anyway, I know it's Thursday. I forgot what day it was, Thursday or Friday. I just finally let him in there because he just kept going, wanting to go back. I think it was Thursday, but he just kept going, wanting to go. Like every time I let him in, he literally headed back to the hallway, which then led to the side rooms or whatever, the guest rooms / office area. It's funny. All right, you want to go back there so bad, so I finally let him go back there and loves his bed here in the office. Loves I don't know what it is. The animals wanting to come back here and the vibes back here. So he been back here laying quite a bit. Crazy. I just get him. That's what I was just talking to Justin Gill. He's in chat. He's been in chat for a while. Messaged me on Facebook, and I finally hit him back. Hit me up over the weekend, but I finally messaged him back. Just to ask how everything was going there, man. Just got to get through football season. I get through football season, I'll be super happy. If I get through, you know, we're into winter, January, February. He's hopping around, used to his 3 legs. That's when I'll be like, man, okay, this was definitely worth it, you know, for sure. Can't wait to get through the next few months. Watch some football. Eat some good food. Week 1 in for us in college football. Got week 2 coming up. This weekend will be here before we know it. Got NFL starting up this weekend too as well. Love it. Cool weather too. Not a hot September, at least for us here. You know, so I don't think it's really going to be hot anywhere for the most part. A little bit cooler. I haven't really paid attention anywhere else in the country, but I just kind of base it on like, hey, if we're having a cooler September, I'd imagine other people are having kind of cooler September. What do you think about ASTS? Astis? Or is it ASST or you want ASTS? Which one do you want? ASTS or ASST? And the only reason I asked that is because ASST is up today and I was just on it. So I just wanted to verify. Alright. Oh, this is the one I think Deck talks about. Maybe this is the space stuff for long term. It's not a bad option for long term. You know, if I don't, is it long term? Do you want now something too, Kevin? Do you want long term or do you want just break the chart down for today? Or both? now. Long term, you got it. Cool. Zoom out. I'm just kind of looking at the daily last few days here where that bottom is at, which we're really close to the bottom. So pay attention to that bottom right there, Kevin. I mean, it doesn't matter what, like a lot of these plays, don't marry a company. Never marry a company. Marry a chart. There's a reason why I got an Amazon or your NVDA long term. It's chart. Yeah, the company I know what's probably going to do, but it's all the chart. It's not, well, this is going to be tomorrow, man. We're going to be millionaires. Here comes oil. Yeah, got oil, West Texas, East Texas, South Texas. Got oil, come back up, boy, be sub. We're going to make millions, boy. Don't think of it. Don't be like that. I always just think of an ignorant redneck for some reason when I think of just people that are just like, this is the next one. I'm going to make millions on this. Well, does the chart tell you what's going to make millions, you know? So there's that. I always think about that. Secondly, you are in this bear flag now more so than a bull flag. So we weren't a bull flag that cracked, and we're now more in a bear flag, as you can see back below a moving average, and we're kind of like pulled down, flag out to the right. So it's kind of a combo. I'll give it 65-35, 60-40, somewhere in there where it's more bearish than bullish right now. Granted, in the time being that we're in. So let's go with the crackdown down. Where are we going? So we crack back under this 2760 where we're moving back down to 23. It's probably most likely a no ifs, ands, or buts. It's going to happen. That's charting. That's just what traders are going to do. They're going to see a sell-off. Some of those weak hands that aren't the diamond hands, so to speak, with the long-term traders are going to get out. They're going to try to reposition, yada, yada, yada. So you're going to see that pullback and sell-off into possibly the 50-day moving average right around the $20 mark, which would be kind of the bottom support shelf until you go down to 1730. That's where I would be looking to go in for a long-term play. You know, like when I went long-term on Amazon, or if I'm looking like now on NVDA. Yeah, granted, I know the company and what it should do, so it should move back on up. I know there's a lot of bullish sentiment to it, etc. But, okay, I want a good price. I'm not just going to get in just to be, again, like I talked about, the ignorant redneck that just thinks I'm going to get in at any price and I'm going to make money. That's not always going to be the case. So let's say this isn't always going to go up and maybe doesn't. Well, let's make sure that we're in at least in a better bounce area. So if we do get in, it's in at least a charting criteria area for a bounce to move up. So A, if you are wrong, at least you chose the right area. B, if you are right, but not right long term, you could still maybe take profit because you were right originally in your bounce area and it did move up. And C, patience. So that's what I'd be looking for. Does that make sense, Kevin? And I see the long-term capability in this. You see what it's already done in less than half a year. Going from, we'll call it $1 to $2 up to 40. That's a move. You got it, Kevin. I mean, that's definitely a good move. And the other thing I see kind of right here to be the trend line, boss. So right there is your trend line. Keeps it way down low too as well. You know, we can zoom in so you can see that. Actually, let me actually blow her up here a little bit. Does that make sense? See that trend line down here? My trend I'd have in, you know, on ASTS. Could probably have it a little tighter too as well, honestly. Let's click that. Yep, there we go. There we go. I like that. I like that. I like that right there. There's where my trend is on ASTS. We'll mark that. Of course, the color of my next ride, my BMW M3 Competition X Drive. Be that purple color. There you go, bub. There you go. There's your trend line, boy. You get that trend line in there, you get all nice and tight like, you know what I'm saying? That's down to that bottom bounce area down there at 17. So you got that 50-day right there about 20. You know, and you got that next little top shift right there about 22, 53, 23. You know, boy, you do right there, you're doing good. You trade right about there trying to get in long term. You know, that's where you get the juices flowing. That's where the muffin meets the butter. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of where them navy beans kind of mix in with the pork chops. Next thing you know, you're full as can be with that sweet tea washing it down there, yeah? All right. That's how you trade that. SPY 2 team here. I just put it over in Dex Lobby. I'm seeing one more decent pullback here. That could be the trade over lunch. How much in the tank, and maybe not a ton, being that we are down a decent amount already for the day, but still that what looks and seems to be the move for lunch. Any other questions you guys want to go over? Of course, always be a little social butterfly in here as much as you can be. Again, soak it up. I can only go over so much as yapping it up by myself, so I can't hit every single ticker. or thought process or whatever like that. I wouldn't even be looking at ASTS. I don't really care for, ASTS. Now, again, is it a good long-term play? Sure. I'm just not fully in that mode of just investing over these long-term plays. Find the right one, get in it here and there, but hey, point being, hey, I'm here for you, whatever you want to go over. You need to go over dog stuff, dog food. Yeah, you need to find a good vet, what to be, looking out for. How did you find the bone cancer? What should I be looking out for there? Good breed dog. Hey, you want to talk about vehicles? What food? How to cook it? Last night, porterhouse team. Oh man, are you kidding me? Pan seared. Whoo! I told you I was gonna hook it up. I told you. You guys don't mess with AK when it comes to food. Do not mess with me when it comes to food over here. Let's just pull up a little picture. What you guys are gonna get at the AKNR. You guys, okay? Oh, that's right. Is anyone in chat coming to the AKNR that's here today? Is anyone in chat today coming to the AKNR? Look at this. Look at that right there. Look at that. Look at that mac and cheese. Look at that baked potato. Crispy, salted, pink Himalayan salt on the outside, baby. Pink, definitely some pink Himalayan right there on this beautiful. Look at Margot. Look at Margot. Look at the eye contact. Look at the eye contact. I could break this down like a play if I could have like my John Madden little whatever, the illustrator out. And the eye contact to the zoom. Is she zoomed in? I think she's zoomed in on the mac and cheese, John. I think that cheese right there, it's got her. It's hooked. I don't know. I think it's a combo. I think she says, F the baked potato, I'll eat it. I need a combo bite. I need a huge slice of filet. F the strip right now. That's juicy. I need that filet. It's juicier. It's tendier. I need that filet. 3 bites of mac and cheese all in my mouth at the same time. I'll wash it down with the beer later on. Let's just finish it up with the rest of the... Oh my God, give me some of that. It seriously is so good. Love a porterhouse. Love a porterhouse. Look how thick this bad girl is. Look how thick that bad girl is. Let's listen to the sizzle. Let's listen to the sizzle. Listen, look at that. We're talking 2 pounds of meat. 2 pounds of meat. 2 pounds right there. Oh, good golly, call me crazy, but I think it's just absolutely gorgeous. Call me crazy, we can call that absolutely gorgeous right there. Oh, Juicy Friday. Or was it Monday? I don't even know anymore. It was so good. It was so good. Seeing FSU get taken down. I called it last week too. I was like, FSU's so overrated. Look at that. Oh gosh, team. Tell me you're not wanting that right now. Who's ready for the AKNR? Who's ready? Because what I do in the end, I let it cook with the fat on the side. And when I'm done, I trim the fat off. I trim the fat off the side of it. Oh, man. So it's nice. Oh, so you just wait when I cook them for you guys. You leave the fat on there, and that way, of course, even when you get it, it looks better. The fat's off of it at that point. Oh, man. Team. Oh, man. And just like here, I went and got dog food. Here's all the dog food I got. Let's see how long it lasts. Look at all the dog food for the at least this month into October. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 big bags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 big bags. 2 little bags, a treat bag, and then 2 other treat bags. And that's some cat litter. And I actually do have a new air fryer, French door air fryer. I'm trying to think, like, should I pull it out now, save it for the next house? The next house I could get it with the, I don't know. I got this badass Emerald, whatever his last name is, Lagasse. It's a badass French door. It's dope looking. Love the air fryer. Love the air fryer. Love it. Love it. Let's see here. Hello, do you think NBA will go back to 125 before September the 13th? Probably. That's a. I'm gonna go like I said earlier. Pie maroon. I'm gonna go about 65-35. 65-35. 65 no, 35 yes. Very slim chance. It's slim, but it's not good. It's got to get out of this downtrend. You see this downtrend it's in right here, boss? It's got to get out of this. Now it's in another severe downtrend. It's going to be hard to get back over this, and especially the downtrend we're in now. Let's see. BD Angler. You see the reveal of the 2012. Oh yes. M5 Touring. Oh yes, for sure. I've been waiting for that BD Angler, which I knew what it was looked like. I follow, you know me, as much as all the different BMW social media pages I follow. Oh yeah, bro. I cannot wait to get the M3 Comp X drive. Oh man, the upgrades they've made, as in, you know what I mean, small little different things into this. Oh man, dude. Oh, bro. Gorgeous very beautiful vehicles they make. Is Avery going to learn to trade when she retires? No, Super Buddy, no. You know, I wish she would and could. I mean, I hate to be rude, hubby, but I would give her a very slim, because her patience and her tolerance is. I wish she could learn to be, but it's just, as in, do what I tell her. Hey, just do this. You know, like, hey, be just what I say. Trade it. It just wouldn't happen with her. I don't see her doing that. Austin Trader, yeah. Oh, it's Super Buddy. Oh, Super Buddy's not going. That's right. Oh, Lone Wolf's here. There's Austin Trader, Concrete Trader. How's that look, guys? How we looking? We good? Lone Wolf, Austin Trader, Concrete. You liking that? You want a little? You want it a little different? You want yours on the grill? We can do it on the grill too. I just like pants here. I love that, and the smell, so your house smells like heaven. That steak last night, team, tasted like a plate, like from the bed. I mean, like when I had that, because I then did the butter on top at the end with a little bit of my, you know, a little different. Oh man, that steak tasted like. I mean, I was at the best restaurants in the, like when I have, like, I love Mike McGuire's in Florida. There's all these different steak places I go to that every time I have it, I'm just like, oh, there's one here, Riverfront Steakhouse. It's just like melts in your mouth. Oh, oof. I got it down. Hey, porterhouse, you guys ready? I don't think everyone can do a full porterhouse. I'll have to ask you guys when I get the menu down. But hey, like Lone Wolf, I think Lone Wolf. I think Lone Wolf and Austin Trader, Concrete. You guys, I don't think the ladies would want a whole porterhouse. Is my point. You know, we got 3 girls coming. 3 girls. Was it 2 or 3? Aussie and Engineer. I think it's 2. Aussie and Engineer. The AKNR flying out. We fly out that Saturday. Are Cardinals back to the airport? If so, yeah. So Concrete Trader, I'm gonna get with you guys here. The Groot thing came up out of nowhere. It's been 2 weeks, and I mean, my life has just poof gone. I'm like, it seems like it was just mid-August. August always flies by, like truly, because of I'll always talk about this. Always flies by anymore, and now every month after that, like every month at the start of the years, we know we're all, man, this year's flying by, man. Shit, I can't believe it's already May. Those months always have gotten faster. But even when I was a kid, it just seemed like every football season, like the older I got, that was the first part of the year that I always noticed, or the first season, I guess. I'm like, man, it seemed like it was just August. It's already, especially when October would come with my birthday, then Halloween I love, then you get Thanksgiving, Black Friday. It would be like, it was like my birthday's mid-October. It seemed like it would be January 1st before I knew it. And I'd be like, it was just October. What happened? We were just week 7, week 6, NFL. The heck? We were just what the hell? Like, damn, time flies. So I noticed that, like, teenage years, into my early 20s, like, damn. For the first half of the year, would still kind of be, some years would be fly by, some years would be normal, whatever. Now, every year, it's like, damn, here we are. We're already in May. Hell, we're already in June. But, man, anyway, August always flies by. And now with the Groot situation, I was like, whoa, wow. We're already 3, we're looking, and it's only 3, I know, but next thing you know, we're going to be 13 days in. We're already 3 days into September. 3. Seemed like it was just not even September, and we're already 3 days into September. Anywho, so I was going to get with you guys before the 1st of September and say, hey, here's what I'm looking on doing, like kind of locking down, using messaging you guys in that group chat. I will get with that by this weekend, because I have to reschedule the people that have from last week on the one-on-ones. I'm going to get with you guys and say, hey, the shuttle from the airport, I'm gonna give you guys enough ample time, but I'm also going to say, like, hey, don't fly in too early, because no one's going to be at the airport at noon. You can Uber and Lyft your way around if you want to, but, you know, just because the flights are cheaper, and that's fine if you want to do that. But we can't get in the Airbnb until like 3 or 4, you know. So even if you want to just do your own thing because you're in town early, that's all on you. But you still can't get until we get in. And so that's why I think we can get in it. I think I forgot what time it is. So that's where I'm gonna have the big party bus leave the airport to where we're essentially getting into the Airbnb. I'm gonna get in with you at the same time. Like I thought I was gonna be, and I'll see if I can. If someone doesn't book the day before, I'm gonna get with the owner and be like, hey, can we get in a little earlier? Can I? So I can get my stuff settled. Because what I would probably do, like I said, is go to the Airbnb on my ride, and then maybe either leave my ride there and Uber back to the airport, or just go to the airport, leave my ride there, and then leave it. Either way, I'm gonna have to pay money. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I still don't know what I'm gonna do yet. But I'm going to come up with the time, for sure, at least, coming up in the next week or so. Hopefully, like I said, by this weekend, say, hey, and then same with the out. And yes, it'll be the same thing. Party bus will be the same thing. You paid for that. And so you'll get the party bus on the way out, but it won't be too early, but it won't be too late. It'll probably be like 9 o'clock, maybe, or something like that. And whoever else wants to do their own thing, or their flights aren't till later, or they're earlier. So that way you guys can start looking for times. Because I don't want to make it too early, because I want to have fun on Friday night with you guys. And I'm not getting up early on Saturday. So I pity the fool that's got to get up early on Saturday because they have an early flight at 6, 7. I am not getting up at 6 or 7 on a Saturday. Because I plan on staying up with you guys at least till probably like midnight, I'm sure, on Friday night, So Saturday, it's all on you. You fly out when you want, but I'm sure that I'll have it set up for around like 9 or 10 o'clock or something like that, where we can get up, say hi, and bye to everybody or whatever. If they do want to leave early or they got a later time or something, or if we are all riding together, I'm like, hey, we leaving at 10, get up, come on, let's go. We got to get out of here. And that's where I'll have to decide, do I want to ride back with you guys, or I'm going to kind of stick around and make sure everything's done at the Airbnb and then leave. That's why I almost want to leave my ride there so that I can just go home after that. Lit. Lone Wolf. Man, do some Googling. Guys, come on, Lone Wolf. I shouldn't even told you that. I mean, where you gonna fly in at? Dallas? You gonna fly into Shreveport? Memphis, Tennessee? Oklahoma City? Where you think you gonna fly in at? Do you not know a city in Arkansas? You like, yeah, buddy. That dude don't know geography from his butthole. I'm like, how do you not know what? You don't know? I forgot one day over there, I forgot what the guys that's over in Europe, forgot what we brought up, and I'm like, damn, yeah, buddy, you don't need, what? You kidding, right? Bro, I love Google, though. How far is the airport for the Airbnb? It's about an hour, maybe an hour-ish or so, hour, 10 minutes, something like that. Hour, 10 minutes, something like that. Somewhere right around there. Depends on how fast I could get there. Probably about, like, honestly, I'd get there in my or even my Jeep. I'd get there in a little less than an hour. BMW definitely less than an hour. The party bus might take an hour, maybe a little more for sure. Not that much more though. Here, I'll show you guys. I mean, come on. Let's in chat right now. Please don't Google it, please. And if you've got to Google it, maybe you have to. What is the capital of Arkansas? Does everyone know the capital of Arkansas? Please tell me if some people know the capital of Arkansas. I know I live in some bumpkin ass, redneck, small ass, no backwoods state. Okay, we do have Walmart. Okay, Walmart. Bring up what you got in your state. You don't have Walmart. I'll go to all 49 states. You don't have Walmart. I beat all of you, okay? So if much shit you want to talk about Arkansas, I got Walmart. And that's pretty redneck and bumpkin, I know as well. But guess what? If Sam Walton was alive, he'd be laughing at everyone else in the world as the richest man in the world. By far. Okay? So stop it. Don't be making fun of my state if you don't know no cities. We also love Tyson Chicken, too. Guy's got another billionaire, okay? We got some money. Mostly in Northwest Arkansas, but we've got money. We've got Texas money I've never even drove through. Oh, yeah, Lone Wolf. Hey, you're missing out, though, because people that come through, it's gorgeous state. Especially if you do if you ride motorcycles or Jeep. You kind of enjoy the outdoors while you drive, so to speak. Dude, it's gorgeous. Northwest Arkansas, northern Arkansas, even central Arkansas. Man, gorgeous. You about the only one that haven't driven to I-40. The traffic on I-40 is crazy, bro. From Tennessee, going through Arkansas, through Oklahoma, right? I-40 is like the corridor from east to west in the United States, truly. I-40 is crazy traffic with truckers. Not that you're a trucker, never have been, or it will be whenever, but I fucking hate I-40. I hate it. Oh, I hate it. So much traffic on I-40. Oh, there's so many truckers. Trying to drive back with Groot last Wednesday, I was yelling so much. I would literally almost pass some dude on the shoulder. Oh, man. All right, so I can kind of give you guys a little tour right here. All of my 3 boys that are in chat that are definitely coming. And Super Buddy, you better be coming next summer. Here we go. So let's go to layers so we can see this gorgeous, beautiful state. Look at all that green that we have. It's so pretty here. It really is. Especially this is so pretty all throughout here. This is like, oh, this is where I went and picked up. This is where I went and picked up Emilio. So this is where I went and picked up Emilio. Right out through this area. Oh, it's so pretty. Team, I went through Ozark, went down through here. Arkansas River goes to that area, but Lake Narnell, it's so hilly, and there's like Mount. Oh, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's just zoom in down here. Let's just go to like right here. Let's go to the, let's look at the, can I get the backdrop right here? Here we go. Look at the, you can see the mountain, the small, it's so, oh, that's about as good as I'm getting. Gorgeous though. Gorgeous countryside. Let's just go over here. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. You get you a silo. You get you a church. Where you at? You in Pennsylvania or something? Oh, look at the mountain. Look at us go through the roads here. Dun 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 dun. I think it's Pettigene Mountain back there. Well, that was taken at different times of the year. Look at us go through different. Look at the leaves changing. Well, we're going through time. I'm going so fast on this road, team. Hey, there's Jethro. He may have buried his ex-wife in the back, Loretta. Oh, watch out. That seems to be a old abandoned home right there. That's what they call Billy Joe's. Watch out. I think I see Billy Joe in the corner right here. He's dead. That is a ghost. Let's keep going. Dun 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 dun. Down through the roads and the trees, there we come. Bum ba dun 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 dun. There is a turn coming. You better slow down or you'll miss. Oh, I think I was on AR-23. I was on AR-23. Forgot about that. Gorgeous, though. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful state. Beautiful state. Okay, let's get back to what I was actually showing you guys before I got sidetracked here. Let's go back to this. Let's go back to Hot Springs, Arkansas. Boom. So there's your drive. Oh, yeah. See, 55 minutes. 55 minutes. So even with oh, well, no. Our, to the place, though, we're staying, like, down here, you know, so... This should be like, let's do right there. That's not even doing it justice because we got to go back to the backside. So it seems like an hour 5. You know, if I was like in BMW style in it. But yeah, we're on the lake right there, so you can see the gorgeous lake. I don't know exactly where it's at. I think it's somewhere right here on the south side of the lake, somewhere over here. Let's just go ahead and can. Look at all these big old ass houses right here. Let's get these big ass houses. Yeah, let's look at this place. What's this place looking? Yeah. Oh, no, I want to click on it. I want to click on it. Come on, I want to click on it. Yeah, I want to click on it. I want to click on it. Oh, these aren't too big. These aren't too big, but gorgeous houses. Oh, man, I can't imagine living here or having a house on the lake. Out on the boardwalk. We'll be having some fun on the boardwalk. Where are the big-ass houses at? Because, you know, you'll be riding your boat out there. You'll be out there on your boat, and then you see like those massive, just monster monsoon houses. Where are those at? I thought they were on the south side of the lake for some reason. Hell, I can't remember. Anywho, but it's about an hour. It's about an hour or so. You know, there's where you're gonna be flying in at. Cannot believe you guys have never. Little Rock, thank you, Super Buddy. Jiminy Christmas. I'll be living. Oh, look at this. We've got everything right here. Look at that. Look at this. This is the 0 to 60. This is where I do some of my 0 to 60s. Is that the 0 to 60? No, what's that labeled as? Why are these labeled? Why is that labeled? I thought that was labeled for... Yeah, that's labeled. Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought that was. I don't know why it isn't popping up as... This is where we're building land, though. I was like, I know that's why it's on there. Because that's where we're building land at. Oh, I can't wait for the last AKNR I ever do. I'll do one at my house. I'll do one at the hizzy. Let's see. But I did a girl from. Oh wow, she was from Lone. Oh, Lone Oak. Okay, that's not too far. I mean, essentially it's the same thing. It's the same thing. I mean, that's just, you know, I'm almost in Lone Oak County. So So we're, it's almost there. You're almost there. Right outside of it, Talking 10, 15 minutes. Somewhere right around there. Like from the airport too, which is crazy. From the airport, we're like right off of it. Boom. See? Right there. Right there. Little small bumpkin town. It's nice though. I went to high school. There's where I do some 0 to 60s, which is funny. I don't know why that label's not popping up. Oh, it's because maybe I am logged in though. I went to high school in Cabot. It's kind of like one of the big suburbs of Little Rock. Every city's got all the suburbs around it. Bigger ones are going to be Pine Bluff, Conway. Oh, that's Maumelle. That's actually West Little Rock. My bad. There's Conway. This is all of Little Rock right through here. There's Little Rock. You got Sherwood. You got Jacksonville. They're pretty big. We live outside Jacksonville now. Our Cabot's the bigger one on the north side. Searcy's actually bigger than Cabot, but it's really far up there. It's kind of like Pine Bluff. It's really weird. The two bigger suburbs, really all the bigger suburbs of Little Rock are far out. Pine Bluff, Searcy, Conway, the Benton Bryant area. That's kind of like they're just kind of run together now, truly. Or Hot Springs even, for that matter. All the bigger suburbs. Usually they're kind of like one here, one there, like the bigger cities. And if that's the case, it's actually to the northeastern part where you kind of go Sherwood, Jacksonville, Cabot. And Cabot's got the one with like the multiple like ward. This is where we're building is right out. So what's crazy, look. Sylvania, you see these cities, Sylvania, Butlerville, and thank God I'm not living in a city called Butlerville or Sylvania or Bethlehem. I guess Bethlehem would be kind of cool. Young Subdivision, is that literally the name of the damn city? I'm literally in Ward city limits. I'll take it. I've won an award. But this is somehow labeled in Ward city limits. Ward, not Woody. Look at Woodiel Acres. Yeah, I live in Woodiel Acres, Arkansas. Whispering Pines Edition. That cannot be a city name. That cannot be. Oh, welcome to Arkansas. I'm telling you, we got some awesome names. We got Smiley, Arkansas. We got Flippin', Arkansas. We got some weird ones. Small pullbacks, nothing really. We're dead at lunch. That's why we're talking about freaking nothing right now. We're not really getting a lot of movement at lunch right now. Lone Wolf Nolan, Concrete Trader, Austin Trader, since you guys are in chat, I want to know right now. I'll probably remember maybe one of them. You can pick your own steak is my point. What steaks you guys want? Because we're going to do steaks on Friday night. If we do steaks on Friday night, what steak do you want? What is your favorite steak? What steak am I getting you? Lone Wolf, Concrete, Austin Trader. What steak are you wanting? Which one am I cooking for you? Or do you want pork chop? Do you want a pork chop instead? Do you want a piece of lamb? Austin Trader says I want the porterhouse. He knows what's up. I'll be hitting the porterhouse up. So that's 2 porterhouses right there. Okay. So we got 2 porterhouses. Lone Wolf, Concrete. What do we got? What you want? What's your favorite piece? What you want? You gotta come on. Everyone's gonna know now. It's okay. Don't be shy. Don't be like, oh man, I want everyone to know. Come on. It's your favorite cut of meat. I want Spy at 562. You can be hoping a little bit on that one, Reese. I think this week Reese could be a little bit to the channelier side. Where the bottom could be right around 5. This could be the bottom. And I've kind of talked about this recently. If the Spy cracks back under this 554 mark, kind of like right through here, 555, I should say, to 554, this could really start cracking. And that 562 is not looking so juicy anymore. Speaking of steaks. Gonna get sizzling. Never had a porter that the go-to. Oh man, it's one of the go-tos for sure. I should go. Well, see, Cali Kid, that's in that. See, that's what's a badass thing about Cali Kid, and you might as well live the life, right? That's why I love the porterhouse, because the porterhouse is made up of a fillet, or I should say, the New York strip, and it's made of the fillet. I used to love the fillet as a kid too, as well. What 2 steaks make a porterhouse? New York strip is on one side, and the tender filet on the other, my friend. So again, like I was saying earlier, that's what I was saying. Margot was probably eyeing the tender side, that filet. That's the tender side. This has a little more, to me, taste to it. The filet is a little bit more tender. It's a little juicier of a steak. The strip is a tastier steak, in my opinion. You get more of that true, when you're at a steakhouse and you smell that steak, that's what you're smelling, that shit. And then you're smelling it all, but that more so. And then, of course, you cut it up. That's why I love the New York strip, because you're getting a filet. You're getting a filet and you're getting a strip. It's perfect. It's a perfect piece of meat. And they're pretty expensive. They're pretty expensive. Let's see how much it costs at Food and Wine. Okay, that's just how to cook it, maybe, possibly. Doesn't take long to cook either, as well. You know, it's a very quick cook, which I love. Even as thick as it is, you don't have to cook it that long. But it is absolutely one of the best steaks you'll ever get in your life. Woo! I love New York strip. Love a New York strip. But then, yeah, you get the filet on the other side, too, as well. What does it taste like? Effing heaven! When you start with high quality cut, this steak needs a little in the way of adornment. Yeah, exactly. But I love it. It's good stuff. It's stupid amazing. Best of both worlds. You know what, Cali Kid? I usually make filet, but it doesn't matter. I'll rock the porter. Okay, love it. Concrete shit. I'll have to try it. Usually filet. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I like ribeyes too as well. Ribeye's good. Ribeye's a really good steak. I like a ribeye. It's my favorite though. Porterhouse. It's not even a question. It's funny when I got it on Friday. Because I like it to kind of like slowly, and I'll get like with you guys. I'm going to get the steak, but I'm going to let it mature a little bit more. Not like get it cook a day of. It's so much better that way. So I'll get it, let it sit in the fridge for 2 days or so. Oh, God, team. So anywho, point being, when I went and got it on Friday, the lady said the same thing. It was a lady. It was that, I was at the Love Hogs meat market. She's back there. And I was like, I want to, because last time they didn't have the porter. I was like, I'm getting porter. I was like, last time y'all have porterhouses out. And I was like, how to get the strip. She's like, that's exactly what I get. If I don't get the porterhouse, which is my go-to, I get the strip. Because that's what's in it, right? I love the filet too as well, for sure. Those are but that's what comes in it. So it's hard to say those are my top 3 steaks because, so like I kind of just eliminate New York strip and filet when I go to my steaks because it's already in the porterhouse. Those would probably be the top 3. Because that's my favorite, right? 1, 2, whatever. But yeah, those are my faves. So yeah, you guys have never had one, or so I don't know if you have. Maybe you have Lone Wolf, but Concrete you haven't. Don't have one until you have mine. Concrete, you may never get another steak again. You may just say, you know what, F it. I'm gonna be like AK. I know it's like triple the price of a filet, but you know what? I'm gonna live once because I don't eat steak a lot. Older I'm getting, I'm not trying to eat a lot of red meat. I'm trying to stay healthy. I don't want to, all of a sudden have cancer or whatever at 63 or something rare. I shouldn't have it. Family, genes, this, that, and the other should be good to go. But, I want to make it kind of like one of those things too, which I tell you, like chili. I don't want to have chili or sausage balls or chicken and dumplings or turkey and dressing. That's why I love Thanksgiving because I don't have that stuff but like once or twice a year. That's what makes it that much more dank and awesome and yummy is because you don't have it much. I wouldn't want sweet potato casserole every Thursday or Friday with my side. It's good once a year, and then it makes it that much even better. And so that's why I love only having steak, once a month, maybe once a month. Only once a month. I got one last month. I got a strip last month because of Avery. I was like, when she comes home, I like to do her up. And then, anyway, just because she doesn't eat a lot when she's on the road. And so I like my girls. I said I like thicking her up, but not too thick. I'll save that for anyone else out there. I said, some people like them real thin. Some people like them real thick. Some people like them short. Some people, I don't care about the short or tall thing. I think tall a little bit more so. Me, yeah. I don't know. What's up, Caesar? What man? Just talking about food. Because a lot of people in chat haven't had a porterhouse. That's my favorite steak. I just cooked a porterhouse yesterday. It's my favorite piece of meat by far. So yeah, I had to cook that up yesterday, and of course I'm having the AKNR at a lake house here, and so I was telling traders in chat, asking traders in chat, what do they want? What piece of meat do they want? Have they ever had a porterhouse before? And I was like, oh, you've never had a porterhouse? Oh man. Absolutely amazing way to go. I mean, check this out. Whoo! 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 We're doing good. Doing good. Last week, well, doing great actually. last couple of weeks, not that you may know, but last couple of weeks, fortunately 2 Saturdays ago. So 2 Saturdays, not this, 2 Saturdays ago from Saturday. So actually it'd be like, what? Yeah, well, three full Saturdays ago, like the 18th or whatever it was of August, whatever day that was it the 18th of August? So technically 3 Saturdays ago, but 2 weeks ago from this past Saturday. Anywho, notice my Great Dane, all my dogs are my kids, but this is like my older male Great Dane, so he's like my son. He truly is like probably higher on the end. If I had to rate him, probably number 1 or 2, right? Anyway, I noticed his ankle bone was bigger. I'm like, I knew exactly what it was, unfortunately, and it's called osteocorona. I forgot anyway. I can't say the word. Some hard, complicated word that is essentially bone cancer. Why we just can't? It's called bone cancer. No, we'll call it osteocorona. Anyway, I'm like, no. So 2 weeks ago, I've diagnosed it. Yep, you're right. It's early though. It hasn't spread. You got lucky because that spreads like a wildfire because I've had to deal with this before with another dog in the past. Luckily caught this one in time, and the only thing you can do is amputate the leg. Unfortunately, truly. So last week, I then went to Memphis and got most of his leg, right rear leg, his right hind leg amputated. So he's got a little nub that was cut off just above his knee. Thank God all went well, obviously, and I told Bella, who passed before, and all the other, I'm like, hey, we ain't doing this again. I've lost 2 Great Danes in September as well, and I am not losing another one in September. And so far, so good. Surgery, that was a week ago. Today, he had surgery. Came back on Wednesday. Haven't traded in 2 weeks because of it, because of me being busy and just not in the thought process mindset. Today, though, 5 for 5, 4K day, so doing good. Amazing dinner last night. Are you kidding me? The porterhouse, oh my God. Loaded baked potato, the mac and cheese. Great weekend. Had hot dogs and brats the night before that. Night before that, tacos. Make so much tacos and onions and jalapenos and peppers in there. It's kind of like fajitas, but you just kind of grab, where you get a tortilla and you just grab. That's what you're supposed to do. Boom, go in there, grab it, eat it. Got leftover tacos for tonight. Salsa, cheese dip, black beans. Bro, living the life. Wednesday night, I don't know, we'll go from there. But anyway, doing good, eating good. That looks so good. Yeah, Caesar. Oh yeah, love a porterhouse. And they are amazing, and I cook them to perfection. I say perfection, but pretty damn good for cooking them at home. 100%. Small little bounce right here from the spine. Trying to get a little movement and action back on up off its ass. This slow hour plus that we've had over lunch so far. Tell you what, yeah, I'm probably making everyone hungry. Well, Concrete Trader, Lone Wolf, Cali Kid, you better have one soon. Cali Kid, next time you're out, man, go to the meat shop. Find you a good meat market around you, team. Don't go to damn Walmart or some. Find you a good meat market. That's all they do is sell meat, essentially. Go get you a porterhouse. Not you, Lone Wolf. Not you, Concrete. Or not you, Austin Trader. Austin Trader, you probably already had one. Sounds like it. Don't. You wait. You have one in January, and your ass is going to be stuffed. And then you guys just have to let me know what sides you want with it. Is mac and cheese? Can I do mac and cheese? Baked potatoes to keep it simple. Is that good? Mac and cheese and baked potato. I don't want to go too far, over the top. I would do like some Brussels sprouts or something, but that's then cooking the I love to cook the Brussels sprouts stuff for you guys because I want to have the people that aren't Brussels sprouts eaters or have never had Brussels sprouts before. Oh, I want you all to be like, okay, I love Brussels sprouts. I love these Brussels sprouts. I've never had them before, but okay. AK sold me. He sold me. I'm in. If they're cooked like this, made like this, Brussels sprouts it is. Socks still going up. So this is our one play trend line did crack. Kind of rearranged it a little bit here. So socks here still rolling up. I'm going to go ahead and put the top. I should actually meant to leave that in. I'm going to leave the top resistance line in right about right there. Socks put its shoes on and we're running. We're running right here. Nice move. Not a picky eater, all good. Okay, cool, Conquer. Which I'll have to worry about that. That's why I figure most people will be just fine with that. Like, hey, Friday night, do the steak, baked potato, May do some shrimp too. I'll probably some shrimp on the side. I'm not gonna go full lobster, and that's just a lot of cooking for me in one person. Shrimp is easy. Shrimp's easy. I can do a lot of those easy stuff. You know, we can do some lemon butter, some peppered ones, some. You know, I can do a lot with that. So you have a little steak and shrimp, a little surf and turf. Thursday night, I'm still trying to debate. You know, Friday or Wednesday night, for sure, the pizza place. We're 100% in my pizza joint up. Thursday night, I'm still kind of up. I'm trying to figure out, do we do cheeseburgers, brats, hot dogs, just to keep it simple? You know, do I do ribs and barbecue for you guys? You know, would you want ribs and barbecue? You know, I'd have to see what everyone likes. I'd see what everyone be down for. But definitely Friday night, we'll keep that, you know, it's going to be, we'll do it up. We'll do the steaks. We'll do, and then probably, you know, simple what most people usually have. I can do mash. I can do like garlic mash. I'll do some mashed potatoes too. So if you don't want baked potato, I can do the mash. I make some stupid mean mashed potatoes. Oh my God, my mashed potatoes. Maybe you want both. Maybe you want to throw some mashed potato in on the baked potato. I don't know. Shit. Jack, what you doing over there? Margot just snoring her ass off right now. Now I am a little bit hungry myself too, but hey, I know I got tacos coming up later today. One last day off from the one-on-ones too as well, and I'm kind of glad I did this forever ago. It's crazy timing. Forever ago, because I didn't think we were going to go to Florida this year, and if we did, it would be this, you know, point me until forever ago, I should say. I took off last Wednesday, Thursday, and well, of course, Friday from one-on-ones. Not that I ever do them, but I just kind of, you just have to hold and drag to take days off into this Tuesday. So I took Wednesday through Tuesday off from doing one-on-ones just to take some days off, you know, regardless around Labor Day, yada yada. And then so crazy, lo and behold, this happens with Crew, and so it's been a blessing in disguise, which is nuts. So I've been able to be with him, take care of him. Honey stretches out. Go boy. Whoa. Such a go. Back at it though tomorrow. Finally back at it. Back to normal tomorrow. Next week I'm completely packed up. Like I said, I'm going to reschedule some. I have some reschedules that I have to do. From when was it? Thursday before last. So I have Thursday morning. I have King Lion in chat. And then last week I have a few others too. Four from last week. 5 from last week, actually. 5 from last week. And so I'll have to go through and try to find some spots. Next week I'm pretty much completely packed already, except for like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday mornings, which I'm sure I'll offer those, and I'm sure those will get taken up. Anyway, yeah, I'll have to. Anywho, be booked. The next thing you know, it'll be October because I'll be so busy the next few weeks doing one-on-ones and going live and such. Then I'm taking another stretch off, which I'm sure you guys don't even know. You probably just see it as my schedule just booked. But then I'm taking off Wednesday the 9th of October through the following week for me and Avery's birthday or anniversary. So I'll be off over a week. So I'll be taking off Wednesday the 9th. So you won't see any one-on-ones from Wednesday the 9th through until Monday the 21st. Monday the 21st would be the next available day for one-on-ones with me. Take a week off there. Especially if Avery is, which is awesome on the verge. We may take a trip then, you know, because she's on the verge of being done with Hollywood Feed, which is awesome. Cannot wait for this, and so we may be like, yeah. So where are we going? Let's go somewhere. She's been wanting to go to Disney World for the longest time. There's a few trips here in the United States she's been wanting to take. Any socks you guys want to go over? Anything? I know we're a little bit slower today at lunch, not really getting a lot. You can probably tell that's why Caesar's over here. Ain't nothing for him to trade either because it is just slower right now today at lunch. I mean, not seeing a lot of movement from the tickers I'm looking at. And really, of course, you can see on the SPY. We had Sock, your one small now to mid-cap play that's had a decent move up today and a good gap up. And now $4 move in market or so from 20 to 24. Other than that, Sock, you really, there's not a lot to choose. Not a lot to pick from out there. Speaking of picky, not a lot out there as of right now. Well, and I didn't even ask this, but Caesar, hopefully, if you're even still around, Caesar, hopefully you're doing good. Hopefully all is well as your way as well, bro. Hopefully all is well your way. Ready for the Gladys football season. We'll talk about that too. Love the fall. Love being able to eat finally some different food. Still being able to grill out because now it's not nearly as hot. And then also getting like the fall foods in, that you don't eat, red beans and rice, the etouffee, the chili, the kind of hotter, warmer stuff that you don't eat during the warmer months from like April-ish onward. You kind of put those aside for now. I move over to whiskey, that too. I kind of then start getting away from clear and then move to dark beverages for at night. Move over to some nice bourbons and whiskeys. Love the fall months. Birthday, me and Avery have back-to-back. Me and my wife have back-to-back birthdays and our anniversary 3 days in a row. Love Halloween and candy. Love obviously mood, Thanksgiving food. I love the fall. These are usually September. I used to love it. I still do like it, but it's very bittersweet for me, unfortunately, because of me dealing with animals and dogs passing. Speaking of money and Pink Floyd, not much money to be made here at lunch and day trading today for sure. Any stocks you want to go over again, team? Here, I'm here for anything you want to go over. Let me know. If you're anywhere in the I'm telling you, team, and I'll say this all week from moving forward, I'm not kidding you. If you need help with your animals, and especially in a quick bit of time, and it's more of an emergency, if you're anywhere in the Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, Arkansas, Texas, Missouri, Kentucky, Louisiana area, because Memphis is about right in the middle of all that. Oklahoma, I didn't mention Oklahoma, because Oklahoma is really not a quick. If you're somewhere, it's not that far of a drive through Arkansas. Over in Memphis, called McGee Animal Clinic. McGee. I'll spell it for you guys. This is the place to go. McGee Animal Clinic. There's a reason why they have a 4.9 star. 4.9 star. Mount Moriah. It's a reason on Mount Moriah Road. By Gus's world famous fried chicken. You can go get some This is the place you need to take your animal. I don't care if it's a damn cat, dog, bunny. I was there, team, I was there all day Tuesday for group surgery. 8 hours, essentially. However long I was there, almost all day long. 9:15 for drop off. I was there till 5:30. I was there all day long. They should have seen, for a hamster. For a hamster, these people were, it was so funny, team. I say funny, but they loved that damn hamster so much, and they had other little hamsters because they were talking about them out front. And I don't know what was going on, but they had, like the one little vet tech girl, whatever came out, was talking to these two people, girl and a guy, I don't know, boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, and husband. That was their pets, were their hamsters. They loved those damn hamsters. You should have seen the wife, the lady, she was, just almost in tears. The hubby, you could tell, was the one that took care of him and was the one taking everything in and processing everything, going over everything with the nurse. Shit was crazy. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. For a hamster? Thing's going to be dead in like 3 weeks easy. Who cares anyway? You know it's going to be dead. That thing ain't lasting. Hey, you got lizard, hamster, bird, snake. You got pet balls. I don't know. You're talking to Wilson every day. You take it to Dr. McGee and there's other doctors there. You take it there. When I saw them, I knew they took care of other animals, and of course how they took care of Groot and amputated a massive leg like Groot's leg. Did so freaking good. 3-4 hour surgery. Then when you see that afterward, later in the afternoon, I'm seeing them worry about these guys are taking care of hamsters there. Hey, you out of whatever you like, you got. Yeah, right, hamsters, exactly, yeah, crazy, yeah. It was funny, and yeah, hamsters, right, they do. Super, they last like 2 months. Me and Avery used to work at Petco, right, so she started, falling in love with all those little extra little animals that they used to have there, right? So we had back in the, there was one, they like one ate another one. Literally, the hamsters will eat each other too. One literally ate one of the other. I'm like, I'm done with this shit, no more. We're done with these weirdos, okay? Cats and dogs, that's it. That's all we're doing from now on. Cats and dogs. Cats and dogs. Now maybe we got into bunnies finally. Of course, we had the turtles back then. We had the turtles. It's like, that's it though. What's up, Coldplay? everyone's already hungry because of me. It was so crazy though. But if you have an animal, yeah, it was so funny to see him there with the hamsters though. Redneck kind of couple too, you could tell. Anyway, did you ever see an Arvo with the team? Oh yeah, for sure. CNFR for sure. Don't touch this ugly play. Like, look at that daily. Look at that daily. Why would you ever even look at that play? Look at that. That is the one of the ugliest daily charts for a year I've ever seen. I mean, that's over a year. We're back into November. I feel like I'm looking at a barcode. Just, good God, that is about the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Now, today's a little better, but as in just for the day. But if I see that on the daily, I immediately run. I immediately start running for the hills. Immediately. Coldplay, how you doing? How you doing, though? Mr. Drop this morning. Man, I called it out. That was my alert this morning, too, Coldplay. Called it out this morning. I told everyone in chat. What to be looking for this morning. Everyone. Where's it at? Where's my awesome alert? Here we go. Look at this. Look at my 3 plays, too. Spy. Nice shelf as well. We crack at Bell. Oh, we did. Whammy. That wasn't as good, but it was a whammy. And my other whammy. We whammied it up. Whammied it out. Easy peasy money. And I traded the spy for once today. I said that earlier. Let's see. King Lion. So I had a guinea pig before. Bunny bird. There you go. Got some lizards and 2 dogs. There you go. Got to be careful with those lizards, too. Damn small animals sometimes. They're very fragile. Cats and damn dogs have 47 damn lives. Yeah, Love Chip, I wouldn't touch this trade. I mean, you could trade it if you wanted to. I mean, I would. It's just not a pretty play. I want prettiness, you know. Again, when I picked out Avery, I wasn't just picking from the bottom of a barrel. I was finding the best one in there. My ass was head first into that barrel trying to find the best apple in there. I was like, oh, hell no, I ain't just reaching down in there with a hand. I want to find the best one. I went in with my full face looking for her. And I said, damn. Yeah, we didn't do guinea pigs. I'm surprised we didn't do those. All the stuff that they had at Petco. Especially back in the day. Man, they just had so much shit in there. Walk in and just smelled like a damn barn in Petco. Now they've kind of gotten that better with the PetSmarts and Petcos, but man, there for a while, you'd walk into a PetSmart or a Petco, truly smelled like a damn barn. It smelled like they take care of animals in here. Maybe not so great. Yeah, we're trying there for you, Reese. I know you're like, come on. This area is very crucial support for the spy. That's why I said if and when we do crack it, it could be a bigger pool for sure. It could be a bigger pool. Hear my call, lend me your ears. Go back to Sock. I say Sock still your better. I say a better trade love chip is this. Honestly, a Sock SOC. I like this one a little bit more so. And then that was the other thing, too, which I put on the office manager, Melissa. I mean, even right after I left, I missed it that night of. So, like, I left on the Tuesday with Groot to stay in the hotel. She, the office manager, which, you know, those people, like, are all, you know, people up front. So even her, the office manager, she has, like, her own little office. Like, knows pretty much everything like a vet tech would. And emailed me that night. I didn't even see it till the next morning. I was there on Wednesday with that quick little, you know, review, check-up little thing before I left back to Arkansas. I was like, oh, I didn't see that email, sorry, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, just nonstop emailing me, or not nonstop, you know, anything I needed, or I'll email her, you know, since then, you know, just staying in, not like, okay, cool, thanks for the surgery, and thanks for the 4K, or whatever, see ya, good luck. I mean, truly making sure all is good to go. Of course, there's going to be more, because we're waiting on the results back from the biopsy from the leg. We sent the leg off, which is crazy to think. Most people, they just trash it, right? But no, we're taking that extra, I'm going the extra mile with this one. Like, I didn't Bella pass, and then I didn't get to the extra stage, which was getting through the cancer. Then literally a few months later, I had Ava, my awesome lab, who kind of turned into my Bella. Followed me everywhere. She had cancer. Got her through cancer, but didn't do the extra steps of the chemo and following up with it. Just, oh, she's good. Got it removed. She's fine. That's not cancer. You know, that's not like, hey, we just remove this benign tumor. It's fine. It's not a benign tumor. Well, cancer came back and took Ava. I got rid of the cancer this time, but then like I did with, like I didn't do, I'm taking the extra mile. So sent the leg off, there's the new trial, anyway. So, and then also doing chemo. So we getting Groot to his 9th birthday, which is 2 years from right now. So we doing it. All right. Vamos. Yeah, right, Reese. Let's go. See my biggest. Oh man, dang, that's a big guy. Look at that long ass tail. That's a big guy. That's awesome, man. What's his name? Frank Escobar. Tito. Tito would be a good name. I like Tito. Big love for Groot. So glad we came. Oh yeah. Yep. Like I said, that's why I was not being shy about this and was letting everybody know about it. I was like, hey, I need everyone thinking about Groot. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be selfish and kind of bring it up this time around. Like, I need everyone. I need everyone for sure. I need him to get through this. I'm not doing another dog death in September. Just had McFly pass out of nowhere. I'm like, this ain't happening. This is not happening. So yeah, he's doing stupid good. He's doing stupid good right now, just passed out. Loves his bed here in the office. Yes, no, I appreciate you guys, all the love you gave him. I can't thank you guys enough. Finally got some good sleep this weekend, as you can tell. Caught back up, especially yesterday, having Monday off. Super nice having yesterday off. That was it worked out. It was crazy how perfect it all worked out for me catching it in time to then finding a place in Memphis. And it was the best place in Memphis, essentially, to take a dog. And them actually having a spot open because no one else did have a spots open, all over the place. I next would have had to then go to because Mississippi State was even out of, so then I was out of Mississippi. I was either going to go to Oklahoma City or Dallas after that. I'm sure I would have found and ran into something, but and then having the days off like I had and took off. The Labor Day is already off already, but I took all the days around it, surrounding it, or forever. I mean, months ago. I think I did that in May. I'm going to say I did that in May or June. I think it was May. I don't think it was June. June seems like yesterday to me right now, which is crazy. It was in May. I think I took those days off. And it's crazy how it all worked out perfectly time-wise. It was just weird. I say weird, but I know they looking down up above Bella's, like Bella and Deuce and all the other Ava, Barris. They're like, nope, ain't letting this happen to Dad. McFly especially. He's like, hell no. I ain't doing this to Dad again. Green beans. Oh my God, look how little he was a year ago. That is so crazy how big they grow, man. That is so awesome. Says, man, how much bigger he gonna get? And does he get much bigger than that? That's crazy. The big dude. Out of 3, he grew the fat. Okay, gotcha. He's like, man, feed me green beans every day. Holy shit, bro. Feeding that dude all damn day, every day. He says, more flies, Dad. I need more bugs. Give them to me. Man, we pretty flat at lunch today. This is probably one of the slower lunches. I've been gone for about a week. It seems like 2 weeks. I know I've been here in chat, but it still somewhat seems like I've been gone. This is one of the flattest lunches, slowest lunches I remember seeing in a long time in the large caps. We haven't moved at all today. We got 30 minutes left to get some movement, but otherwise we have not really seen a lot of good movement today. Go to Tesla, not doing too much right now. I'm just gonna go to the other large cap plays. Yeah, nothing really. Nothing. If anything, kind of a chop up and down channel. I'm just kind of going, like I said, going through the rest of them. Nothing, man. How do you see the rest of the week going? I think, Tommy G, I'm going to go a little bit slower this week, honestly, coming off of the weekend, 4-day week, new month. Sometimes, like a deck was talking about earlier, slower or even a red month can happen for September. I'm going to go slower and choppier, and we just say range bound. Now, again, the big key for me for SPY will be that 554, 555 area. We'll just go to the 4 hours so you can really see it. See right here, this 554-ish, 550, somewhere through here. If that cracks, then maybe we get a bigger week because we come back down to 550, maybe 547. But that otherwise, I say we're channel bound. We've been channel bound for about 2-3 weeks now. I mean, you go back to when we popped back over 555. What was about the 18th, 19th, right there? Yeah, right after I found out about Groot, that Monday the 19th. I remember that one. Oh, worrisome day for myself. Seems like yesterday. It was 3 weeks ago now, which is crazy as hell. We're in that channel, and we have been for 3 weeks now. 100%. CNFR still popping up a little bit. There's just a slow little mover. We'll see if we can get over 140 and hold it. Again, don't forget what it's done on the daily. Not typically a big mover. So, Tommy, I would say a little bit slower and choppier for the week, in my opinion, unless we crack back below 553, 54 area. 55 to start off with, which we're battling right now today. And then if we do that, then we could see a good sell-off. Get a little bit bigger. Some of the ones outside 4 feet. That's crazy. That's awesome. Had another day. Looking forward to the one-on-one. Oh, it's Super Buddy. I forgot I do see you tomorrow. Super Buddy, we'll have a good rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow. It'll be tomorrow afternoon before we know it. Enjoy it. And I can't wait. Beautiful weather coming up. Get to see you guys again. Some faces. I haven't seen all these extra faces in a while. Oh, I like going to Memphis. That was fun. Out on the own. Having to be the dad. Taking my kid to get some surgery. Go to Elwood's Shack. God, Elwood's was so good. That freaking barbecue. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow, though, too, as well, Super Buddy. All right. Any questions you guys have? Any stocks you want to go over? Anything at all, team? Let me know. Let me know. Finally put these links back out there. Like I said, here's an opportune time to do so. Instagram, YouTube. I know I actually had someone email me about the boot camp. Am I going to be uploading those or putting those out for sale? I'm hoping that Deck is all like here. Eventually, I'm going to ask Deck, hey, kind of upload those? What's the deal with the boot camp? I recorded mine. You asked me to record mine. And maybe in the end he's like, no, those were for the boot camp, blah, blah, blah. People had to pay for those. If that's the case, that's still my material. I will then upload those on my website for you guys to then be able to purchase. I'll make them cheap, so you can watch them, over and over and over. Do like a one pay kind of thing. So when you pay for it once, it's unlocked and you can then watch it as much as you want. Charge like, a few bucks, 5, 10, 15 bucks, something like that. I don't know, nothing crazy. So waiting on that for Deck and to see what the deal is with the boot camp. So that way I can get it out there for you guys so you can start watching those and rewatching. Because that was literally 9 hours or so of me going over material. Here's my that was my Instagram and YouTube. So there's that. YouTube has all of my previous stuff that I've gone over, even the stuff that I've talked about in there, or you get that over on YouTube. It's not all put together on hour in. They're all dispersed in each individual lesson. Yes, Tommy G. I swing trade, not too often, but here and there. There's my website again for the one-on-ones. Like I said, that Super Buddy was just talking about. Been doing those for, 3 years now. 3.5 years, which is crazy. I wanted to start doing those in 2018-19. Kind of got a little taste of it. Doing them in person in Dallas. Hold on a sec here. And then finally got good enough. I wanted to wait till I felt I was good enough, in my opinion, to do those with you guys in person. Through Zoom. I didn't know how it was going to be at first, opening up a website, yada, 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 and we figured one thing out after the other. So they're an hour long, they're done through Zoom, charge pretty much a little over $100 an hour, and not a lot. Wanted to make it super reasonable pricing-wise. It used to be cheaper when I first started, obviously, and I'll still do sales here and there, and I'm pretty sure the sale that I do have, that's going on for the packages out there, essentially you're paying $100 or a little bit less an hour. And the morning alert sign up link. Breaking down all these small caps in pre-market. 1 hour. 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 1 where to go long and short and what I'm trading in pre-market to all the large cap plays and what to boom, bam, and there's your morning alert sign up link. So let me put those over. But yeah, every once in a while I'll swing trade Tommy G. Not that there's not like there's a lot, in my opinion, ample opportunity to swing trade anymore. But yeah, when the time arises, which we have done that a few times this year, from SMCI to NVDA, you know, earnings a couple different times. Small caps, not that often. Small caps would just be a short, you know, where we're already positioned well, and or there's a great short opportunity where we just had one here in the last couple of months that it was cracking around a $7 or $8 area, and I said, hey, this has been major support. If we crack it, you know, we're gonna go and, you know, go for a multi-day short opportunity. So yeah, here and there, Tommy G, but not that often. I don't really care to swing trade. I mean, it's when the setup's there, the chart tells me to. That's truly how I trade, and I love that. That is how I become as a trader. Let the chart tell me where to trade and take those trades only when the chart tells me to. You know, almost kind of like a movie if you think of it that way, like a kind of like a sci-fi-ish, whatever, supernaturally kind of whatever kind of movie where the stock market is the, you know, the god, so to speak, or the charts are the god, and I'm the like the kind of the right hand man to the, and I'm telling everybody like, hey, here's what he said to do, and here's what we have to do. This is what we're doing. You know, usually would be seen probably as a bad guy, usually myself, but I would be really good in this case. I'd be a good guy. But that's kind of how I feel I am. You know, when I see certain setups or stocks or whatever, and the chart tells me what to do, then I tell you guys like, hey, he has spoken. Any questions? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Tommy G, King Lion, thank you for showing off your baby, or one of your babies, since you have multiple of them. Anything else? Team, are we good? Slowly winding down. I know lunch has been slow today, but if there's anything you want to go over charting wise, you're having trouble somewhere, whether it's pre-market, you know, at the bell, finding setups, how to stop trading so much. There's so many different things that traders face, I know, early on, or even midway through their kind of first marathon, so to speak, because there's multiple marathons in this year. You know, just as soon as you think you get, that's why we say this is a marathon, not a race. Be the tortoise, you know, in this journey, so to speak, not the hare. So anything you guys need to go over, any questions or anything to solidify maybe your brain or help you out, that's what I'm here at lunch for, especially when it's slow. Can you hold my hand and hit the trade button? Yes, Cisco. I try to do that a lot of the time, you know, and I, you know, at least as much as I can, being with you guys. Which tomorrow I do stream live in the morning, so don't forget, tomorrow morning, come on over, and you can watch me trade live. Hopefully we'll get a trade in tomorrow. Or, you know, and that's what those one-on-ones are for sure, which we'll get, you know, getting to having some of those in the morning, my man. But booking the one-on-ones and trade with me in the morning, like where it's just us.